to everyone at Bondex. We wanted to give you all the exciting updates. Let's wait for a few minutes as people join up and we share the links. But I just wanted, okay, now we have a few people that come in. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to all Bondies. We have a lot of exciting updates we wanted to keep you abreast of and, cheer you up with all the growth and new features that we're going to coming up in this terrible market conditions. So here we are. Just so you know, I'm Ignacio Palomera, the CEO of the company, background in traditional finance, and now leading execution, business development, and operations for the company. The exciting part of the exciting news that we have, and by the way, I've been told to caveat that I'm in a movie theater. This is why my lighting looks kind of strange. I'm not a mad scientist or in anywhere spooky. It's just the lighting of the place. And I wanted to introduce to you guys Kyle. He's our new CTO. He comes from actually a U.S. Army counterintelligence background. That's how he started his career, and we just poached him from another kind of fast-growing Web3 startup, and we're very excited to have him. Without further ado, I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, my name's Kyle. I've been programming for 30 years. I served, as Ignacio mentioned, in the Army as an active duty counterintelligence agent. I've worked a lot in development, engineering. I've led leadership teams. Last decade, I have really entered the startup space, rapid scaling, rapid growth startups. I've started my own companies as well. And I'm happy to join Bondex as the CTO and chief architect here.
And so, guys, so the structure of today, how we want to run it is we want to give you some questions, Q&A about the Bondex Origin app and the progress we're making on product. Then we're going to share with you some demos of the new products coming up and then make a final big announcement for everyone. So with that said, I'm going to let Eddie, our VP of Marketing here, start pinning some of the relevant questions you guys have been asking. Okay, so the first one is, tell us about the Origin app. I'll cover this one, Kyle. So the Origin app was a paint-to-door test or an experiment that we started in August 2021. And the idea was to do, instead of product market fit, we wanted to do community market fit and get a gauge for what would the demand be for a tokenized Web3 professional network. So it was a beta app with limited functionality, in which the users get to kind of come into the community by doing all the gamified things that you have on the app. If you're a Bondi, you know what those are: uploading your resume, putting your experience, inviting other people. And so the idea was to build the first kind of building block of the entire talent ecosystem, which is a large user base of global people, global professionals around the world that would then be able to match with the second part of our building block, which will be the Web3 professional job portal, which is coming soon. And so that's the idea behind the Origin app. And the idea now is that we progress into the mobile app 2.0, which is what Kyle's really hard at work at. But that's it on the Origin app. It's a beta app for user acquisition and community building. And now we're going to release the one with the true functionality, and you guys are going to be very excited with lots of engagement and lots of things to do on there. And Eddie, I'll let you post the next question. Okay, I'm going to let you have this one, Kyle, which is, what should users expect from the app and how will this influence the crypto blockchain ecosystem?
So what users should expect from the app is along the lines of high levels of engagement, available engagement, instead of just going in once and being able to touch something and that's it, and then you walk away. You're going to be looking at higher levels of engagement through a variety of activities. The tokenomics that we're working on behind the scenes, which does dip into other concepts, is designed to engage users through, as Ignacio mentioned, gamification. That's encouraging people and making sure they want to be a part of the ecosystem and rewarding their behavior for that engagement. So we're looking at a highly engaged model for the app itself. So through this engagement, the influence behind crypto and blockchain ecosystems as a whole, I see a lot more availability. Instead of seeking out candidates that might be a fit for a blockchain-based role, we're gonna become a one-stop source for the best options for talent to not only seek positions but be found and employers to find them in the first place. We layer this on top of another aspect, education. So as we work with education partners or work towards partnerships with various education outlets, then we also can engage our users with knowledge and material and work that also into the tokenomics and our ecosystem as a whole.
That's right. As Kyle is pointing out, I think the influence on the crypto blockchain as a whole will be that we're Web3, which is bigger than crypto and blockchain, just to clarify that. So that also goes into metaverse and gaming, DeFi, and a lot of other things. But we're going to be the de facto or the hub for all existing Web3 professionals, as well as a bridge to convert more people into Web3 and increase the supply of total talent that is in the ecosystem. And I think that it'll be positive influence it, because then Web3 companies will have the tools they need to build the world-class teams they need to actually make Web3 a reality. And Eddie, we can go to the next question.
I'll take that one. It kind of blends into the previous question. The influence of user participation is we highly encourage it based on a number of factors, including as I mentioned, gamification. It's not just a flat interaction. It is designed to encourage people to continue to use it. Now, there's a fine line. There's a fine line between gamification for encouragement versus punishment. So you don't want to cross that line over into punishing the user if they fail to interact with the system. So we're constantly looking for walking the line in encouraging user interaction without punishing the user or user base as a whole.
Great. And Eddie, you can go into the next question now. Kyle, if you want to take this.
So, yeah, sure. So different from HR tech products. The human resources products are typically designed to manage high-level business stuff. And it can be very specific to a region. So your HR in America is going to be vastly different from your HR, I would assume. I'm not an expert in HR, but the HR in, say, Germany. There are different requirements, different insurance requirements, different laws you have to follow, different taxes. So HR is very region specific and usually services a variety of tasks to keep your employees within your company satisfied and legally employed. We are more of a talent matchmaker, I would say. We match the talent with the companies. The idea here is HR could come to us and actually in the employment process seek out candidates, match with candidates, and then interview and subsequently hire those candidates. So we are the first step of the process. HR would be the middle step and or engagement source.
I completely agree. Exactly. We're more of the top of the funnel of inserting that talent into those HR systems or companies. But for smaller companies that don't have robust HR systems, which are usually called applicant tracking systems or human capital management systems, we'll provide some sort of tools there to help them with the talent acquisition process, which is what we're focusing on, as Kyle was saying, matching the first talent and helping the talent match with the best opportunities. And Eddie, let's go for the next question. So Kyle was saying it before, the full product suite is a professional network, a job portal, an educational marketplace, and a newsfeed we call the intelligence boards. Everything is gamified and tokenized. So the way that we expect users to use the platform is some of them will be to advance their careers, whether they're a freelancer or a permanent professional when they're looking for a job. We also expect them to use the platform to either bring more employers and guide a revenue share from that, or recommend new candidates from their network to positions. So that's already much more engagement and stickiness than the current like Web2 kind of talent platforms have today. So that's what I expect them to do with the professional network and the job portal. Then secondly, on the intelligence boards, I expect them, if they earn the right to create content and contribute to the platform in that way, focusing more on professionalism, research and analytics, and really intelligence kind of content versus the overwhelming noise that you have in crypto Twitter and other platforms like that. And finally is the educational. As Kyle was saying, we're going to be providing a lot of content to our partners, a lot of consumable educational courses that you can, across all the Web3 verticals, which then we aim to provide certification mechanisms as well that will feed into your resume on the professional network. So at the end of the day, the four verticals of the product, which are once again professional network, job portal, educational or academy marketplace, as well as the intelligence board, which is our newsfeed. All of it is interconnected through gamification and tokenization. Again, what we want to enable is a true meritocracy through earning mechanisms and staking mechanisms, leveling the player field across the three, what we see as the three kind of users of a talent marketplace, which are the employers, the individual talents, and people who act as recruiters. And now I'm looking at the last questions. So the last question is, what other projects or partnerships that should we expect? We'll be releasing the partners that we've gathered up to date, but we've actually very happy. We have 12 clients now. Some of them are in the process of signing. Some of them have already signed. I think we've released so far Kyber Network and Clover Finance. Just so you know, blockchain.com, Dapper Labs, Solana, BlockFi, Serotonin's already signed up. All of these are projects that are coming as clients and that you should all be very excited about, because it means you're going to get access as a bondent to some of the most exciting opportunities in Web3. And we have key conversations going with a lot of other layer ones, large exchanges, and other great employers in Web3 that are going to be providing the best opportunities you can ever get. And now, after we've covered all these questions, and thank you for everyone for listening to us, I hope we've resolved some of your, some of the things or doubts or any questions that you may have had. Now we want to share with you what does the product look like going forward. So I actually want to release, I want to show you what the product looks like. Okay, can everyone see my screen? So I will make this bigger.
Welcome to the Talent Revolution. Let's get started with the login. You have two options. You can either sign up or log into your Bondex account. Logging into your Bondex account will allow you to log in with your wallet address or any other options that you see here, whether it's LinkedIn, a phone number, etc. Once you log into your Bondex account, you will be directed to the home page. In the center of the page, you will see the number of tokens you generate and the token rate. Remember that at Bondex, you gain a token rate depending on the number of steps and actions that you have taken in the app. And that way, we don't give tokens every time you complete an action, but instead increase your token rate, reflecting how much you contribute to the ecosystem. The more that you add to the ecosystem, the more you get back. Next, you will see your network. Network effects have been great for us, and we want to keep it that way. We want all of our bondies to invite their friends so that we can become the most prominent Web3 professional network in the world. If you look down at the bottom of the screen, you will have different options. First, you would have the jobs. These are jobs promoted by Stake and Tokens. Every company can do this, and the goal is that if you are a small company that recently launched or a young DAO, you will be able to spend the tokens you earn by participating in the ecosystem to promote your jobs or posts. The recommended jobs are based on the AI matching algorithm. We will go into detail here later. From a job, you'll be able to go into any of the companies and view more information about them. On the bottom left of the Bondex app, you will see the boards. Our intelligent boards are created as we want to eliminate all the noise we currently see on Web2 platforms. A user will have to add tokens to ensure your content is viable and will also need a verified profile to post. You can use your tokens to promote your content the way you can use your tokens to promote a job. Once content gains traction or becomes viral, you will earn multiples of the staking amount. On the bottom right of the Bondex app, next to the Bondex symbol, you will see your wallet. As a reminder, we aim to the bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. For this reason, our tokens would be the first crypto asset that many of our users hold. We envision many users using the Bondex wallet to store other crypto assets. Our wallet model has caught the attention of the big exchanges, and we look to externalize the management of this information. Next to the wallet icon, you will see the Academy section. As a reminder, all of our tutorials and education materials are gamified. As an example, we will click on the Intro to Bondex. You will see the tutorials that Bondex has listed on the Academy. Once completed, you will be able to earn tokens. All of this information flows into your profile, as you will see shortly. Let's go on the user profile to compile all the information we have shared today. Once you click on your profile, you will see many customized information for the blockchain and Web3 space. In active communities, you will see what projects or communities a specific user is active in. This signals whether you're a prime candidate for one job or the other. Going down, you will see your boost rate. This will tell you how to increase your Bondex earning rate by participating more in the ecosystem. This is something we saw on the homepage, how many tokens you're earning per hour depending on your contributions to the network. Down below, you will have your experience and your education. Both segments will be verified and validated on your personal chain in the future. Your projects will be a collection of all the communities and projects you're involved in. Validated interest refers to your activity in the Academy tab. This gives us more signals about what you are interested in. Going back to our principles, we believe that a resume should be a dynamic and not static. It should reflect what you are currently doing, interested in, not just what you have done in the past. All of these signals tell us your interest is in blockchain and you might be at the right point to switch to a Web3 career. Lastly, NFTs. A disclaimer, this is not a collection of your own NFTs. This information shows us if you are or are not interested in NFTs. By collecting this type of information, we are not only able to feed better opportunities to our candidates, but also better inform their future employees, and this shorten the hiring cycle. Lastly, from the app, you will see basic information on the companies linked to your profile. When you go into the company profile, you will be able to see the token rate from your company. As a reminder, our platform is gamified on both sides of the spectrum, both users and companies. This is designed to enable small companies to benefit from the network and spend their tokens in premium services. In your company view, you will see your post and a brief overview of your job post to keep track of how they are doing. Examples include the date posted, the number of views, which ones are most applied, and the descriptions to ensure that everything works in the app.
Well, just to get back, something very exciting there. I hope you're all excited as I am. That's what we're building. That's the MVP of the mobile app that we'll be releasing. That's version 2.0, and that's what Kyle's working hard at as our tech leader. Just a caveat, we're not going to be releasing all of the features all at once. Just like when you build technology, it's important the way that you release each feature one at a time and you make sure everything works perfect. But that gives you an idea, and that should give everyone an idea of what's coming. What I want to show you next is the web portal. That's also something that we're very excited about. And this will be the final demo that I show everyone today. Give me 1 second.
Welcome to the Talent Revolution. Bondex is a Web3 talent professional network for the future of work. It is the first decentralized peer-to-peer professional network, leveraging blockchain within a unified end-to-end experience across key elements of sourcing and managing talent, including upskilling and payments implemented within a unique tokenized revenue sharing model. Bondex provides talent infrastructure to build the best Web3 teams. Our goal is to decentralize hiring by turning everyone into a recruiter. Let's get started by looking at the general overview of the job portal. You can use the search bar for user search, posting date, job type, and location on the homepage. Job type. Search for the related job that you are searching for. Examples include software, marketing, accounting, sales, etc. Everything a company needs to build a world-class team. Location. Enter your country. This information helps Bondex create jobs near you and news articles trending in your area. The featured label distinguishes featured jobs below the search bar. You may select to feature your job to draw attention to your posting and attract top talent to respond quickly. Companies that use the Bondex job portal will allocate tokens to hire talent. On the right corner, next to feature jobs, you will see a button that says Post a Job. The purpose of a job posting is to inform potential job candidates about a new opening and attract them to apply. On the second line of the homepage, you will see Featured Companies. Click on the button to the right to view all companies listed on Bondex. When you scroll down to the third bottom line of the homepage, you will see Recent Job Postings. This means it is a written announcement to inform candidates about available job opportunities. A job posting includes company details, job roles, and responsibilities. Excellent. Now that we dived into jobs, go back to the search bar and click on the switch to users. Scroll down to the first section below the search bar until you see Feature Talent. This feature helps job searchers to identify and apply for jobs where they're considered a top candidates based on the information listed on their profile. A feature candidate can be a Web 2 candidate with no Web 3 experience, but has been very active in projects in education. The AI matching algorithm will pick this up and recommend this candidate to the recruiter. You have 3 types of users on the Bondex job portal. You can be a regular user, recruiter, or company. It has all features like any other professional network but integrates blockchain technology. Let's view the user profile. On the left side of your profile, you can see how many BNDX tokens you have earned. And below that, a company can review your availability to work, experience, project rating, payment structure, etc. As a user of the Bondex job portal, your experience and education will be validated in the future and your chain. When you scroll down to validated interest, this is what a user will see after completing a task in the education portal on the Bondex app. On the user profile, you can see your dashboard of profile views of jobs you have applied for, and when you are looking at a job, you will see the basic description of the blockchain perks and features of that job post. Now that we know how to create a user profile, let's learn how to set up a company profile. Setting up a company profile gives you more information about the blockchain footprint. If you check your company profile on the left side of your screen, you will see when the company was founded, what stage you are in, the chain your company is listed on, profile verification, employees, and job posts. When you scroll down on a company profile, you will see the latest news, publications mentioned in your company. This will give blockchain employees to exchange information and talent. Company profiles will be validated as well. As a priority as a Web3 platform, we hear a lot of noise from traditional talent professional networks where employees say that they work for a company but with no proof of hire. Now that we know how to create a company profile, let's learn how to set up a recruiter profile. As a recruiter, you will have the same benefit as a user on the dashboard, but track candidates who apply for any position. Below the dashboard graph, recruiters can have an option to upload a job post or recruit projects. This is how recruiters will track the bondies that join the talent portal. As a recruiter, you will be able to have all the information saved from future employees who apply for any position in the recruiting project section. If you click on My Job Post, you will have an overview of what each of your jobs is performing. You will be able to move candidates on the pipeline where they are suitable for you. That's when the candidates' tokens get released and they can get started on the referral bounty.
Well, everyone, I hope you're as excited as I am for this new with this new product updates of what's in the pipeline and what we're going to be doing to revolutionize literally the hiring markets and the talent marketplace as a whole. I'm very excited about what we're going to be releasing. I think LinkedIn's got nothing on us, but again, a caveat: we're going to be releasing feature by feature, making sure everything works perfect, and making sure we have a flawless platform. Cal, anything to add on that front?
It's looking great. The concept is really solid. The technology is all absolutely feasible. New technology is constantly coming out, which we are working on identifying and utilizing. So we are at the cutting edge. Technology that hasn't been released yet, we're already planning on integrating. So there's a lot of exciting stuff coming.
That's right. So Bondis, be excited, and we'll be releasing these videos on all our channels, so you guys can check them out up and close individually. And one last announcement that I wanted to make today to the whole community is that we know we've identified, our most committed kind of Bondis, those who have filled out their full profiles, that are very active on all our channels, and we are going to be seeking volunteers from that pool for beta testing. That means that you get access to the next version of the mobile app first, and we would like your feedback on it, and to help us, get feedback loops that can help us iterate the technology and release the best possible product. So that's a big announcement, something very exciting there. And so if you're interested in partaking in part of in the beta testing program, reach out through the channels. Reach out to us, and the mods and everyone will feed it to us, and we'll start a conversation with you and get you on test flight and walking you through how to participate in the program, which is something, very exclusive to be a part of, that not everyone gets a chance to kind of get a sneak preview of it, and also participate in really helping us build the best possible product. And with that latest update, I think we're done for today. I appreciate everyone's participation here today. I see a lot of excitement, and reach out with any questions on Telegram and Discord. We'll be there to answer them as best we can. And looking forward to it, and excited for all of those of you who are going to participate in the beta program. Have a great week,
Thanks,
everyone.
everyone.